To be emperor of the divine kingdom no doubt appealed to you, Li Bai. But didn't you have the whole world, the wind and clouds, and happiness when you were drunk? Norwegian poet Olav Hogg had straddled the chasm of time and given an acute depiction of Li Bai's spiritual garden, which was created by the latter under drunkenness, and was infused with intoxication, liberty, grandeur, and aloofness. Inspired by the world of spirits, numerous artists have created masterpieces that they themselves found hard to replicate. The most reputed Chinese calligraphy work is the Orchid Pavilion. It is said that the Orchid Pavilion was written by Wang Xizhi when he was a little tipsy. Therefore, people found a great many traces of alteration. Wang intended to rewrite it after he sobered up. However, no matter how hard he tried to do so, none of those could outperform the original draft tipped with drunkenness. Here comes the question: what is it that drove calligrapher into the perfect, right at the moment drunkenness in which cradled the world-class running script of Chinese calligraphy? Interestingly, it turns out to be a drinking party called Loading Wine Cups Along Winding Water. At this party, people sit alongside the twisty water drain, put wine cups on the upstream, and then let them flow down with the winding water. In front of which person the wine cup stops, he would take the cup, button it up. Chinese people prefer drinking with others in a party to drinking alone. If one has to drink alone, he would raise my cup to invite the moon, who blends her light with my shadow, and we are three friends. But this habit of Chinese people differs from the way Westerners drink. In contrast, Western countries pay more attention to appreciate the drinks, while China credits drinking mostly as a bond to connect people to their families and friends. What's more, in ancient China, there were a lot of games of drinking. For example, people played various drinkers' wager games, including the finger gazing game, chopstick drumming, arrow casting, divination, word games, dicing, riddles, etc. Chinese wine is made of cereals at the very beginning, whereas other countries used to make wine out of fruits. During the years of food shortage, the quintessence of cereals, wine, was solely employed in sacrifices. Therefore, Chinese wine and manners and customs have been inseparable since its first birth. In all the important ceremonies of life, Chinese people invite guests to a banquet in which the host will offer wine and the guests are there to drink wine. These special banquets compass the 1 month after birth ceremony, the 100th day ceremony, the wedding ceremony, the birthday for the elderly, and the relocation party. Despite that, there would be varieties of dishes on the table. The wine is always the lead. Just like the saying goes, there is no real feast if without wine, there is no hearty fun if without wine. In ancient Shaoxing, a Chinese city, when there was a newly born baby girl, the family would brew baskets of Chinese yellow wine. They would keep it until the girl grows up and is going to be married. That's why this age-brewed liquor is called 女儿红, meaning wine of daughter. To make good wine requires great patience, and the secret of Chinese recipe for wine is the investment of time. For instance, the most famed Chinese liquors, Maotai, spends 5 full years from it is put into production to the day when it leaves the factory. Furthermore, another 3 years of storing is needed for sake of a better taste. Other well-known ones like 泸州老窖 and 水井坊 both have wine cellars of hundreds of years of history for fermentation. By commercial habits, usually we divide Chinese wine into 5 categories: white spirits, yellow wine, fruit wine, beer,
and medicinal liquor.
The yellow wine embraces as long as 2,000 years of history. The one we know as a kind of fruit wine was imported from the West world into China via Silk Road back in the Tang Dynasty. In comparison, beer is still a young member of Chinese wine family, aged approximately 100 years old. Beer is one of the most popular liquors in China. According to traditional Chinese medicine, alcohol helps precipitate the active ingredients in some Chinese medicine, so that the health benefits of the medicine can be used to the full. That's why we have the tradition of drinking
medicinal wine.
Foreigners are known to have trouble accepting the taste of the white spirits. The reason firstly lies in the fact that white spirits of a good quality normally contain more than 40% alcohol. It is also because Chinese people enjoy the genuine taste of it. Unlike some other countries who would dilute the spirits by adding ice or making it into cocktails, the Chinese white liquors are known to be strong and spicy. But once you get used to it, like so many white liquor lovers, you would be amazed at its different layers of taste and the rich aftertaste it leaves. The charm of Chinese wine is rooted not only in the taste of wine itself, but also in the substantial cultural connotation and the important social functions that are attached to it. The translation of the English word cheers is 干杯, literally suggesting that you drink up what's in the glass. When wine is toasting to the senior, it is advisable to drink it up and keep your glass in a lower position than the others. At length, here is a little tip for you guys. Contemporary Chinese express their hospitality by constantly making toasts to the guests. This is the end of this chapter. If you have any questions, please contact us or leave a message.